Shadow of Time. Written by Jen Minkman. Narrated by Coco Bell.
1. Come on, car. Just a few more miles. Hannah Darson sighed so hard she blew strands of dark blonde hair from her face that had slipped out of her ponytail. Tightly gripping the steering wheel of the old gray Datsun, she tried to relax her tense shoulders. Not to mention the rest of her body. She was exhausted from being on the road since early morning, driving from Las Cruces to her mother's log cabin close to Lake Powell. Even more importantly, she was anxious because she was practically out of fuel and out of options. She hadn't passed any gas stations for a while. Hannah shot a nervous glance at the fuel gauge on her dashboard. It had been in the red for some time now. The route through Navajo Nation hadn't exactly taken her through densely populated areas. When the road curved to the left, Hannah suddenly spotted a small gas station next to the exit to Glen Canyon Dam. Hallelujah! Danger of getting stranded without fuel averted. Woohoo! She shouted at the top of her voice, gunning her Datsun to the entrance of the station. Nothing would rain on her parade now. Summer had started, her first year of teaching was over, and she was going to spend July and August here in Arizona. Ben, her younger brother, was already waiting for her at the log cabin in St. Mary's Port. She'd missed this place. The last time she'd stayed in their cozy little cabin was 4 years ago. Endless days on the beach and sipping drinks in the shade of umbrellas lined up on the deck of the local restaurant were awaiting her. Plus, there'd be countless trips to the Navajo reservation. She and Ben even had childhood friends there. Humming happily to herself, Hannah parked her car next to gas pump number 2. "It's raining men," she sang, shouted, blaring along to the song on her car stereo. The guy standing next to pump number 3 was just done getting gas for his motorbike. He looked sideways and his mouth curled up in a smile. The Datsun's roof was down, so he'd caught her shouting her lungs out. Hannah bit her lip. Damn, her neighbor turned out to be a total hottie. She shot him a look that lasted a tad too long, then blushed, rummaging through her bag to find her money and pretend she'd already forgotten about him. As if. Furtively, she looked him over again as he strolled off to pay, helmet in one hand and sunglasses on. Yup, this was typically her, scaring off the local hunk by being a total idiot. She rolled her eyes at herself. The motorcycle...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?